when something is free, people lose the value behind it.
Within a year, I want to be known in Barbados and within the different Caribbean countries. I want to know as, yeah, is that man. You understand? When I see this name pop up, this name here pop up, they know, yeah, boy, that's a man.
What you would do in the case of somebody coming to you, like, not saying the ghetto, but you know, they may as privileged as most, you know, or some people in a certain class, you know, come to you and say, well, listen, as an artist, I want music video do, you know, I record with Audacity.
Are you trying to say if I can't afford it?
Well, yes, that's that. I try to sound like, you know, you're dissing somebody, but there's got people that have those sort of situations.
True.
And they want to know what your opinion would be or your take on that, how you maneuver.
Well, honestly, that's not where I try to be. You understand? Like trying to look for people that working hard, that could afford my work.
I see what you're saying.
You understand? Because I don't want to put, all right, okay. For instance, if I find all my clients is, man, I can't really afford this and I can't really do that, man. Load me with, where that gonna put me? You understand? As a business that trying to grow.
For your own business,
not
for sure.
saying that I want to help anybody that trying to get out there, but I can't help everybody. You understand? If I know in my heart gonna tell me that you got potential to grow. And that is where I can go in and I can help.
Well, I gotta hear you say so because me personally too, I come across a lot of individuals that, you know, them got the drive, them got the motivation, but they don't got the mindset, you know, they don't got they don't see the responsibility side of things, you know. I actually worked with somebody recently where I did a whole music video for them, and they had enough pride within themselves to say, you know what, let me put this out there because of whatever situation, you know, them say as they had a situation and just left it out. But my thing is, what's the point of doing the content? I feel like personally when something is free, people lose the value behind it. They see it as, man, I can get another time because, you know, I have to pay for it this time. Like, so for me personally, right, very few individuals I could say I would do free work with, very few.
Very rare.
And the ones I've done before that didn't show love, you know, didn't support it, that is today. But that's my point. Like, there's a lot of like content creators will want to reach out to people because one, they want content. Two, you know, they're looking at building a portfolio. Three, they may have the inclination that they want to support others and want to see others grow. But to me, I think that's something that a lot of people should touch on and sit down and evaluate who you're working with. Not who you're working for, but who you're working with.
Yeah.
They can't pay you. Like, what are the ways you could get, you know, to some sort of compensation? Like, my thing is, most people don't come and say, man, I work and I want to give you at least $50 or $100 here, but I could do it for free. For me, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that free work. That like, man, load me with this. That's what I hear a lot, man. Load me, man. Like,
correct.
I mean, I don't. And then when two days pass, you could see this body doing the most. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really getting me. Oh, I out cruising, but just 2 days ago, you couldn't give me a little saying to do something for you.
That's what we're saying. Like, they don't value the content enough, and they do that, and it showcases you. To me, it makes me feel like it's a waste of time.
Correct.
You know?
I don't really get into that because I don't surround myself with that sort of energy. You know,
correct. Very few things that happens when you know business, right?
Correct.
But more importantly, I was gonna ask you just now, right? What you would say, like, the business is going to, like, within, like, let me say, like, two or 3 years. Where you say the business, where you want the business to be?
I really trick it out down to a year. Within a year, I want to be known in Barbados and within the different Caribbean countries. I want to know as, yeah, is that man.
Okay.
Understand? When I see this name pop up, this name here pop up, they know, yeah, boy, that's a man.
Okay, that's good. That's a good range or view to set yourself. That's good. You're ambitious. It's good to be ambitious. People don't like you to be cocky, but I believe there's a fine line between cocky and confident. I don't bother with it.
It's not cockiness. It's not cockiness. I just confident. I just point that out there, point that energy up there. Like this morning at 6 in the morning, hey man, I hear my phone going off. So I said, yeah. I said, all right, my phone cut out, I call back. When I call back, a client asking me, boom, thing, I saw your video you posted. I want this done.
That's great.
I saw that quality and I want this done. This is 6 in the morning.
That means business going good.
That's
People
what you want
interested.
to- when you see this name, that's the man.
That's good. That's good. I see you mentioned video earlier. You didn't really touch on it too much. It's something that you prefer to do more, or you just you getting what you're getting.
But no, I find a real interest in it. I ain't gonna lie. I like the creative aspect of how you can manipulate a video to your likings. You know, it's not art to your client likings, but I said to my likings because boys say no editing it.
True. You spend the time behind it.
And I'm real picky when it comes to this sort of work. You know, so I like, even my girl now, they tell me, oh, you got OCD, you real picky, blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah. I see myself a perfectionist, so I got to deliver the quality and keep it consistent.
I don't want to go too far off the topic, but mention your girl. Your girl is doing support you in this aspect, support you in this field.
Of course. Any girl I associate myself with gotta show some sort of interest in what I do or something. I mean, if you find not interested in what your boyfriend or your girlfriend is do, we already there for that. And like, you need that emotional support, and you need that, I could go and reason with my girl, or I could go and reason with, your man, and just like.
I see. You see it as a requirement for a relationship, like they have to be supportive of you, your goals, as in you.
Yes, for sure. You gotta be supportive. You got to be supportive.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
What is it? A relationship ain't just, we going out to dinner. We can spend this amount of money on clothes and shoes. It's like, that part, that's your partner.
I think we got somewhere because I know that based on society's morals these days, that's clearly not the case. A lot of people just be cruising, vibing. Them see it as that person and that person and them satisfied, them happy, them they get the engagement and then what? That's enough.
That is why people get harmed. And I don't want to bring that to your show, but we will talk about this at a different time. But quick on it, that's why people get harmed, because that's in short term. Any man could do that. You understand? Any man could pop up on a cruise and give you that feeling. You understand? But not every man can sustain that part of a relationship where, are you sure if she interested in doing hair or nails? And you just go, yeah babe, we're going to this cruise. But that man like me or you come, and no way, you should like nails, boy. It's the simple little things for women, We do so long, say yo, let me ask you this, or let me get you this before she knowing that you're gonna do so. Bam! But that is subtle, right? But that's the major role. Right? Just getting that little, that little game. Again, that little game there.
I think Shot Boy Kobi could potentially be throwing shots, or if not, throwing shots.
Point a little game out there for people
He shouldn't be going to gunshot no more. He should be dropping bombs. Because you don't drop the bomb on me. No, my thing is, I don't really want to answer this sort of questions, but I gotta bring it up. Say that, people get hard because I'm supportive. You would say you've given one before?
You put me quite spot. I may have, I may have. You never know. I just see myself as a gentleman. Ain't nothing wrong with being a gentleman. That's how I was raised. So if I being a gentleman, if I being a gentleman, and the boy ain't being a gentleman, you understand?
My fault. For you to intrude for him.
I been what she needs. You know what I'm saying?
Good point. I think this has been the video to get a bit long. There's a lot more questions that we'd like to ask. But I think we get the basics of the way the one get across. I get across the branding,
yes.
Get across the identity, the goals for the future, and a lot more other questions. Like your viewpoints on content creation, how people see you as an individual and see you as a business. Who just want to do things without compensation. I get across them, I say about 7, 8, probably 9, 10 points. So I'm thinking that there's a lot more I would like to engage with you. And I think we could schedule another date so that, we can see after how much time passed, because you got your goal set. Sure. You got your goal set for a year. And to me, that's not short term, that's supposed to be long term, but you got a lot of views, so a lot of achievements you want to get done in a short space of time. And I think you got the motivation to do it. I think you got the drive to do it. To me, the knowledge and display is sure that they clearly got the knowledge to do it. All that might be lacking or yet to be initiated is, you know, pressure. You know, you make application, your knowledge, and I believe it got the potential to grow and be demand.
I will be back though. I will be back. Trust and believe. I will be back.
That's good
This
to hear.
conversation is not over.
Oh, all right. Happy to hear that. Anything you want to say to the public before we go?
What I would say to the public is stop basing people off what they got or what equipment they got, because you could got the slightest thing, but the product might be very, very, very good. Don't let to underrate people, because everybody gotta grow. You were down here at one point, so you gotta grow. So I would say to content creators or photographers or videographers that come in, just keep doing you and do your thing, and your creative process is your process. So just keep going. That is my take on everything.
Well, I'm happy to hear you have said that. You gave great motivation and great advice. If nothing but great advice. You know, people may hear that and be like, he's all that, yeah. But any day,
I am not all of that. I'm still growing.
That's his opinion. And as you said, you know all that still growing. Before you go on, one more time, I want to show the sponsors, Beyond Temptations, for supplying us with these cocktails. We really appreciate it. The shots, that was a great accomplishment. I think we're going to start including a lot more of their branding into, you know, the content. Just because they're so supportive, you know, it gives them promotion, you know, and I wish a lot more you sponsors or potential sponsors will reach out to endorse the brand and promote the content. All right, that was great. See you guys in the next video.
Thank you.